Okay, can't do this yet as far as I'm aware. This is also a waiting game. This is a waiting game. Waiting game. Waiting game. So all I have to do is this thing. We really emptied that quest log. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I'll see if Sela comes to talk to me, then I'll go make breakfast afterwards. Chapter 4. Chapter 4 out of 43. Sela seems to be in a good mood. She smiles at you and then scratches the back of her head as if suddenly, oh, maybe she has a side quest for me. I probably shouldn't have come to you officially, like to an audience, but this is the only way to catch you these days. I wanted to ask, would you like to go shopping with me? It's probably not the right to distract the Knight Commander with such trifles, but I thought I should drag you out for a walk. We haven't enjoyed a moment's peace since we met. We've either been saving Canabras or marching on Dresden. Besides, I desperately need advice. I'm going to buy a present, and I know nothing about fancy jewelry. What are you buying a present for? For Elan and his bride. After the story at the camp, when Curl stole the ring from us and summoned the demons, Elan and I both overreacted and said some things we shouldn't have. He apologized to me, but I haven't really apologized to him. I want to buy a ring to replace the one that was stolen. There's a new jewelry shop in Dresden. It's owned by Sunhammer, the same jeweler who made the first ring. Great idea. I love to stretch my legs for a bit. Great, well then I'll meet you at the jewelry shop. It's east of the city. Okay, let me rest first. Rest, breakfast, jewelry shop. I gotta give Alpha meds too. Tsunami! I still love the tsunami spell, but I don't think I'm gonna cast it as much as I've gotten the things for it though. I'll do this one. Wait. Why is it on the list if I can't do it? What the hell? Sure. I do not flagellate myself like you do, but deep in my soul I'm just as ruthless towards myself. Oh, I need to level up all my bonus characters. God damn it. If I were a demon, those words would immediately precede an attack on my intended Hell Knight victim. Alright. Oh. This kind of thing's what irritates me in Kingmaker. One day I'm fighting a battle and dealing with affairs of state. Next time with my NPC who says they have something to talk about, but expect me to travel to their location. It's just telling me right there and then. Yeah, it's a very. I think Alcat generally does really well with these games. Like I think they're overall really good. But they do have a little like gamey elements. I think we would call them, where it's just like, you know, they set things up in a bit of like a weird, awkward way that doesn't feel congruent with the rest of the games. I'll do this when I come back. I'm probably just gonna put a toast in the toaster or something. Here's some BRB clips. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. BRB real quick. That has some really cool traversing. Wait, what? Wait, did he just fall down? He did, right? I was... Come on, this isn't like when you borrow something from someone. You have to make sure you give it back. But I was watching this man named Trainwrecks because I was led to him by my favorite streamer XQC, and they were on this website called Kick, and they were gambling on a website called Stake.com. So I logged into the website, and then it allowed me to gamble there. And I thought I would win big, but then I lost everything. Cashier's like, yeah, that's gonna be €3, and you go L L L L L L L L L L L L L L L. You wanted FRP, didn't you? Or FRP, I guess I should say. Be honest with me. Massive coming all the way off the stream. I might have. like about JoJo, based on what I've seen, it's just the character concepts. Because JoJo to me looks like it's meant to be like a gay porn. It just looks like these characters are about to undress and just start mercilessly pounding each other in the most grotesque ways imaginable. Every time I look at a JoJo character, I'm like, oh yeah, that dude has a giant cock and he's about to have sex with everyone. And they're just gonna bang each other. That's my impression of all anime. Oh shit! Shit! Well, it should be the same for everyone at least. Uruguay, okay, dude. Hey! Alright. Hey, cashier thing updated. We have like 1 or 2 left in us. We'll do 2 more. I would disable flags? How so? I mean, that's kind of part of the game. Like, you can try to guess right, but if you guess wrong, you give other people a clue about where you think it is. Okay, this is it.
Beloved Father, let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
Well, congratulations, Talana. I should get going.
Thank you, Aloy, despite the Nora. May you always take your prey.
I don't care. I don't care about the science. The science doesn't matter to me. I ignore science. Science bad. Ugh. What can you do?
Oh.
Oh, we were just,
I came to say goodbye, and, well...
I think one of my mandibles got hooked on her helmet.
It might have caused a rupture, so I asked him to check.
Well, you know, because of infection risks, didn't want to jeopardize the mission.
So...
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That'll be well.
Oh my god, what a great line. Oh god, do we have to do a lot with this chick? Oh, maybe not. Well, listen guys, spoiler alert, she's gonna get fired. I read the synopsis. Are we just looking straight up her skirt? Or up her dress? Has this been a thing with any of the other girls we've been looking at so far? No restrictions to play Tahaheim. I hate Mario sometimes. But he was gathered in the video though, that doesn't make any sense.
This must have been Tor's.
I hate you, Cynthia, you bitch! Yeah, you're about to have it coming too. That's like the worst part about being a Twitch streamer. I think it's the fact that Twitch is like limiting my ability to promote gambling to children. And I don't like the fact that people can't be, you know, racist and transphobic in chat either. That stuff is kind of annoying. Oh, wah 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 wah.
You let me know if you need a scrub anywhere else.
What's up, Shark? I need you to scrub on my penis. Wait, is there a new Pokemon game? Oh, gotta catch him. Bro! What's wrong with you? 1 second. My headset. It's annoying me. This is like a family-friendly, fun RPG Maker game.
Might as well if you can't leave.
Oh, an empty room. That Norwegian guy really thought that girl getting squished. It was funny, huh?
Hello, Mr. Moose.
Look, his
Did you
balls
hear
gate.
the news?
Everyone.
I have had sex with Grandma. What do you think about that? Oh, he doesn't care. Right.
I just saw there's super personal problems, like I'm writing an agony-owned column in Women's Magazine. My copy of Pokemon was delayed and won't be here until tomorrow, so I'm waiting all my Pokemon friends so I get 0 spoilers. Here's a spoiler. Aw. Yeah, we talked about that earlier with I did the Lan and his mom quest where we were just running between Lan and his mom over and over again for like a solid like 10 minutes. Do I already have improved critical for my axe, or what's happening here? And my axe. Have they finally added voice acting to mainline Pokemon games, or do people still sing there without saying a word? I would assume there's no voice acting. Mystery gift is our rolled with Gardevoir, right? I don't know what that means. I don't know if Jace actually spoiled the game or if it's just saying something irrelevant. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick on this character. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I ain't buying that fucking game. I'm not into Legends games. What is the mystery gift though? I don't understand what is a mystery gift. Oh sure, let's do opportunist, I guess. Does this actually this doesn't work at outflank, right? Like promotional gifts distributed via the game. Wait, but so you did spoil then? Was that an actual spoiler? That was an interesting scene from the game. Which is this the new one? Oh, it's just a character standing there. Oh, old one, okay. I don't want to spoil it for Shark. No spoiler, okay. This is from an old one. Allegedly, according to Internet, which is a trusted source. Yeah, you're supposed to like use your imagination, I guess. I discovered last 24 hours that so many people want voice acting in Pokemon. I don't disagree with you. I do voice acting in games. Didn't realize the desire for Pokemon to have it was this strong. Why I kind of like that my kids have to read when they play. Lol. I don't know, I feel like there's probably enough reading even without that being. There's probably enough reading without without the cutscenes, right? I play Pokemon against Muted with battle effects off and battle speed on max. Okay, what's the point? Only if I have only Pokemon as routes and starters. Shikorita Jace. Autodill gang. The pay got dropped because it's a child predator. That's canon. I think you told me about that. I don't know. I think we've had this conversation a million times, and I don't mean to like put Pokemon fans down, but it feels like the Pokemon games are some of the like laziest games ever. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying like from a monetary perspective, for how valuable the Pokemon franchise is, to how little effort it feels like they how little it feels like they put into their video games is like. It's like Pokemon is like one of the biggest, most valuable franchises in the world with like billions of dollars of revenue, and the games feel like they were made by like one-man indie companies, right? Like they're like fan projects for they're like fan projects for Pokemon that are like feel more. Oh, you get one additional skill point per level. That could be cool in some cases. I feel like they're more well put together than some Pokemon games, right? Revelation. Oh. Why would I pick weapon finesse? This guy's never going into melee, ever. Won't happen. I refuse. Oh, my food. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, I can make that jump. How am I supposed to get down from here? Alright, Arthur. This is for all the money.
There you are. Come on, keep walking. You're late. A couple of days in this place, you turned into some clock-watching city boy. What's the urgency? We need to leave. Forever. We've been doing well, making money. But for us all to leave together, we need enough for a boat. Now, I found a friendly ship captain. He's willing to take us to Australia or Tahiti. We just...
Hey, puppy.
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
You can trust me. I'm your creator. You want to kill her.
Now,
You would be
don't
no
want to
match
caught
for
in
an
the
evil
forest after
AI
nightfall.
like me.
I suppose
Did
An
the
evil
thing.
AI would want to
did the
kill someone,
thing.
right?
That's a Final Fantasy 14 thing.
So don't you want to kill her?
You listen to this bad AI. I don't want to kill her.
A bad AI would want to kill her. You want to kill her.
Good day.
What a
Please,
dude.
Vito, I really
What a
hope
great
that
dude.
isn't true.
It is true, and you need to come to terms with it, or more people are going to be harmed. You need to step up and do what's
will all
right.
be
You need
safe
to
with
kill
me.
her to save people.
I've had enough of your nonsense. Time out, Vito 25.
Okay. Listen, stop. It's you want to kill her, or millions of people are gonna die.
I think it's time for you to retire.
Oh, am I dead here? Oh yeah? You think you're... God damn it, you
Could be
think
the
you're
one
tough,
to
bitch?
complete it, Vito. You just
How about
need to
this,
stream
huh?
your
Oh,
IP
there we go.
address.
New DDoS is coming in.
How tough are you now,
Hold on, let me
huh?
show you what this guys look like.
Oh yeah?
Look at this.
Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's right. I did that.
Do
That's
add
right.
jokes even.
Hey, you...
She
I
can
haven't
yell.
done it yet.
I don't want to play.
Grr,
What is
I'll
this?
show
What the
you who
fuck?
knows. You hear me?
Okay, she
Sorry,
can,
Vidal. Old habits die hard. Asterisk, wink, asterisk.
she can yell. Okay, good
That
to know.
just spawned in. Dragon Leviathan, okay. That just like spawned in. It's a sea popper? That's not a sea popper. No. Oh, more copyright strike clips. Awesome. I love being copyright striked. I hate it.
So sometimes I'm not looking all that great and wake up in weird places, but I always look moody. So anyway, today, check this out. I got turned down for a date by a waitress. Can you believe that? I mean, who would turn down me for a date? You're a waitress, baby.
Vice City was sick. I thought Vice City was really good. I like San Andreas more, but San Andreas was like peak GTA, I think. That game has so much stuff going on in it, it's kind of crazy. When in doubt, improve initiative. Pretty much where I'm at right now. Not standing local encouragement or fate, if your responsibility must be at least 11 to I was made my dude Gigafat. I went through like phases, you know. I would make him like the most swole Giga dude ever. Then I would make him Gigafat, and then I would, you know, just like rotate around depending on my mood. I don't know if any of these are as interesting. Maybe I'll just pick Life Sense. I guess this might be nice for channeling, right? Because well, it's healing spells. My channelings aren't healing spells, I guess. Like I already have all the interesting stuff here, so I'm just gonna pick something at random. So we fight. La Resistance lives on. Center on the caster. All enemies though. Destruction is pretty nice too. Sure. Improved critical dagger. Improved initiative. Hell yeah. I remember that was one of my biggest disappointments with GTA 4. After going from San Andreas, I was like, oh holy shit, GTA 4 is gonna be sick, and then they had like none of the same things in it. They like removed all their like RPG elements. There were way less minigames and stuff too, right, I think. Wendwog? Do you already pick this, I think? Oh, Spike, right? Weapon focus Spike. God damn it, 3 more characters. I don't know the picker. Like skill focus or something, maybe? Skill focus, perception. That's that, I guess. But alert is perception too, right? Oh, you can't do perception. Okay, gotcha. Or did I already do it? I did. There's another Final Fantasy 14 relic weapon, the new ones. I just remembered to unsubscribe from Final Fantasy 14 yesterday. Not new ones, sadly, oh. I heard there were some new ones that came out that people are happy about. Is that not the case? Endwalker was cool. Yeah, I got my Endwalker relic weapon. Okay, so first stage, doing rest for second stage. I'm out. He's on. It is done playing Final Fantasy 14. Relic no trail, but I was building Relic from Endwalker. Okay. Yeah, that's fun to do the old ones. I only play one job basically, so I just want to get all the stuff on the one job. Alright, I hit Dex first, I forgot about that. I'm unsubscribed since release of 7.2. What are you doing instead here, right? You were like John Final Fantasy. I'm now the proud owner of a Mandervilius Samurai Blade. Nice. No improved initiative? God damn it. Playing Guilty Gear Strive and single player of my choice for a month. Nice. No longer exhausted. Hold up a second. I was stunned. Library of Ruin Ah. Is it called Library of Ruin? Oh, no, it is Library of Ruin now. What is this? This looks like a weird anime game.
Follow if you dare.
Deck builder roguelike? Hold up, that sounds cool. Hold up a second. Wait a second right now. I would all combat jobs and gather slow. 100 of my crafts are on the 90s, and when Beastmaster drops, if I don't enjoy it, I'm unsubscribing and then uninstalling. Wait, are you dropping a new class mid-expansion? My sick friend in dirt on the best anime games. I mean, if this is a deck builder, that looks cool. For some reason, all the pictures look like they're in Japanese or something. Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley. Oh! I like game, I remember that. Was that fun? Gonna be a limited job like Blue Mage. Oh, okay, interesting. Korean game, fully voiced LR, I mean. Yeah, it's just all the pictures in Steam for some reason are like, this is what I'm looking at. Like everything here is like, I don't understand what this means. I don't understand what this is. Because that ultimately ends up being a blue mage reskin. So we're gonna be like you travel around and you like kill monsters and get to use the monsters, I guess. Instead of using their abilities. A lot is more popular in Korea. I learned a non-swear Polish word recently. I don't know. I liked Final Fantasy 14. I liked the expansion, but I'm just not in the mood to like spam it, you know. I'll just play it all when they release the next expansion. I'll just play through it. But all of these games are suffering now, I think, right? Like Final Fantasy 14 isn't doing super good. Destiny 2 is like dying. I don't know. I think Final Fantasy 14 is a great game. I like it's in my top 3. You know, it's my top 1 game. I think. But that's like it's almost exclusive just because I think the story is really good. I think everything else about the game is pretty subpar, and arguably there's a lot of like, you know, there's a lot of like deserved failure there with how janky and poorly put together the game overall is. Do my eyes deceive me? The victorious Knight Commander himself has paid a visit to my shop. Such an honor, such an honor. A dignified dwarf in a luxurious, beautifully adorned garment bows to you. Returned to Zila. You're most welcome as well, Iomedes faithful. It's a pleasure to see so many brave crusaders within these walls. I'm Derek Sunhammer, the jeweler. This shop is one of many that I own. Ah, Master Derek himself. I heard that only place one like to bump into you is at a royal reception. Not at all. My wares are expensive, not least because I have to buy costly metals and gems and also pay for the security of shops and workshops throughout Mendev and beyond its borders. My prices limit the circle of my clientele, but that doesn't mean I myself shun all those not in possession of a noble title. Master Derek gives you a warm smile. I must say again, I'm very glad to see you here. Why did you decide to open a shop in the front line of the war? There are two sides to me, if I can put it that way. I am both a merchant and an artist. For the artist in me, the crusade is a limitless source of inspiration. In recent years, I have crafted very few delicate items. Plants and flower patterns, you know. My current preference is for heavier, larger jewelry, dark metals, expressive gems in cool colors, everything that reminds me of seal armor, the calming weight of a shield in your hand, the clash of weapons. But the merchants in me see something else in Dresden, a risky but potentially fruitful new market. If you succeed in your noble cause and defeat, or at least push back the demons, the city will thrive, and whoever is first to make a splash here will reap the rewards. Those are my motives. Inspiration and greed in equal measure. Mr. Drake makes a helpful gesture. He wants to talk to you about something. You have my full attention. The dwarf strokes his beard. It's simple, Master. You might remember that a while ago Sir Elon of the Hound Heart ordered a ring from you. A silvery ring with a blue-green gem. I would like to buy something similar, but I only have this much money. Sila shows him worker points. If what Sila is offering is not enough, I will help. Come on, Kiryu. Sila's embarrassed. I only invited you along for advice. I can handle expenses myself. I would advise you to not reject the commander's help out of hand. With his participation, I can offer you something truly special that fits your description perfectly. A ring with a blue-green gem, just as you've described. This is one of the latest creations, and I'm very proud of it. Alas, your funds, my dear, are only enough for my plainest ring, and the gem, and if it's not the right color. It's borderline swear word. It feels weird that from a character perspective, it's like she doesn't want this to happen, but this is a good choice. So I guess I'm picking it. We need the very best. Sila sends you a grateful look. I thought she would be like, I thought she would not like that. Be like, oh, like I want to, you know, it's not about the value of the gift or whatever. Master Dark lowers his head respectfully, then retrieves the box from the bag on his belt, opening to reveal an exquisite ring with a glittering blue-green jewel. He lets the light play on the gem's facets, then places the box in Sila's hand. This is a special item, and I'm glad to see it go to someone as worthy as yourself. For how could a commander's friend be anything but? May it bring good fortune to its owner. Now, if you excuse me, I don't usually make sales in my own shop. I have golems for that. Besides, I prefer spending my time at my workbench, not behind the counter. But I was glad to serve you, Commander, and your valiant companion. All the best. Lashmi walks away. Oh, Chad is in here too. Well, that's that done. Tells ring boys, come with me to the barracks to give the ring to Elon, will you? After that, we can go to the tavern and have a few drinks. Are you happy about your boat? Well, yes. The truth is, I just need a reason to talk to him and show that I want us to patch things up. I'm not great at friendship stuff, but I'm trying. Let's go. Very eloquent and high class. My ideas for jewelry were back when I used to steal it. Oh. Dresden is a nice little town, and since we got here, it's really transformed. It looks better than ever. I don't care what anybody says. I like Life is Crusade. Oh. I barely have time to read this. Jesus Christ. Sila, Knight Commander. Elon seems a little discomfited. Good to see you. Not this again. Well, to avoid a drawn-out conversation, I'll just get to the point. I got you a gift. It's, well, a ring to replace the one Curl stole. Oh, Sila, thank you so much, but you shouldn't have. I already apologized to you for how I behaved back at the camp, and I'll say it again. I don't blame you for anything. We fought shoulder to shoulder here in Dresden. Can't we just let bygones be bygones? Sure we can, but take the present. Your wedding is right around the corner. That puts the ring in the knight's hand. You still distrust me and the power I've been granted, Elon? The knight endures your look and answers smoothly. Yes, Commander, I still have my doubts. I'm just a warrior. I have faith in the gods' will, but I'm used to relying on things I can understand, things I know. And on the sword, a prayer passed down through the generations. Don't take it as a sign of disrespect. It would be more disrespectful to lie to your face. You know that we found Jana? As she ran off, she was taken prisoner by demons. I heard. I'm not surprised. She didn't just let us down, she let herself down too. By the way, when is the long-awaited wedding? Very soon. That's what I want to talk to you about. It would be a tremendous honor if you would come to my wedding. We're going to hold it not far from the walls of Dresden, to the east, towards the river. Dale has already been invited. Now I'm asking you. You showed so much kindness to me when you helped me look for that ill-fated ring. I simply must repay you somehow. Besides, Kiana would simply love to meet you, and I can't deny her anything. This is great. Say you'll go, Kira. You'll have so much fun. Just to be clear, if I go to this wedding, I curse it with a horrible, horrible attack. No doubt. Aren't you worried about holding the wedding outside the city walls? Which is a place that is still within range of the holy power of the Sword of Valor. My fellow Houndhearts will be there, and Kiana and her friends know how to handle themselves. Of course, the location is not entirely risk-free. Nowhere in the world will is, but it's as protected as it can be, and the territory has been much calmer since your victory. I'll be there. Thank you, Commander. And you, Sila, for the gift. So, my friend, Sila turns to you. Ugh. Thank you for coming for a walk with me. It's nice to take a breather between fighting sometimes. I hope we have a good time at the wedding. All these battles and divine powers, we need to make sure we don't lose touch with ordinary life.
I'm off!
And when I'm off... So we got a new quest. We don't get to quite travel yet. Or did the Exila with me for this one too, huh?
I am never wrong. I do what I must.
Commander Sila, you're here! Endaline is trying so desperate to hide his excitement. It's almost comical. Welcome! I'm not confused. Where are the musicians? The crowd of drunken guests the last wedding I went to. You got the priest drunk off his face. Oh please, don't try to do that here. We already had enough trouble. Kiana worships Desna, I, Iomide. In the end, we invited a priest of Abadar to conduct the ceremony. No one would be offended. Congratulations, but where's the bride? Come tell everything. I gotta finish hearing. Before the official ceremony, all the guests are enjoying themselves at two venues. One to the right has been organized by my Houndhearts, and one to the left by Kiana's friends. Each venue has its own theme, but I won't tell you which is which. More fun to see for yourself. Both venues have food and drink and little contests where you can win prizes. Kiana is greeting guests at her venue. I'm leaving for mine now. I have a special role to play there. Enjoy, Commander. There's still time before the beginning of the ceremony. Wait, here are no perils. I mean that this. Where's his wife on? Because that's not related. A face steps into your path. You're supposed to, he must be a Houndheart, but his nice armor is mixed with gaudy items and there are fake wings fastened to his back. Oh, travelers, you have stepping into the wonderful land and charmed land. The most perfect land ever created by the gods, the first world. Now Midgard, the beautiful Fey Gate Mistress. Wait, Mistress? But before you enter, answer my question. What is the key that opens every gate? Love. Oh, you are right indeed, travelers. The love of two wonderful creatures, Elan and Kiana, made this place and brought all of us here today. Now you may enter and learn the mysteries of the past and fight for the treasure of our Fey ruler. The Fey points to the middle of the tent, where seated on a throne is none other than Elon. His head is crowned with fake horns, a green cape sweeps over his shoulders, and his torso is probably bare. Is Elon pretending to be the Wild Hunt monarch? He is the monarch, the true ruler of the magical land of the First World. The Fey lowers his voice. The bride is particularly taken with the costume. Hey, what is this tiara you're wearing? It's so beautiful and exquisitely crafted. This is the tiara of beautiful Fey. To tell you the truth, I borrowed it from my sister as a prop. It was a gift from some admirer of hers. She's gone off him now and doesn't wear it anymore, but I believe it's the work of Sunhammer himself. It's a good thing it's not a real Fey tiara. Real Fey tiaras can make strange things happen. Going on and donkey ears might grow out of your head. What is the Fey ruler's treasure? It is a priceless artifact which our monarch has owned since the dawn of time. It looks exactly like an ordinary broom, but don't be fooled into thinking that we Fey simply failed to find any good props. So the artifact, the monarch used to own it, but then a treacherous predator, the most fearsome of any who live in this forest of the First World, sneaked into the treasury and stole it. This predator lives in the secret lair, which is conveniently located in this area. Everyone who makes it through the enchanted wilds of the First World and reaches the beast lair will get a reward. Ah, damn old timer. Seal hasn't played games like this since her thieving days, but we got to accept the challenge, Kiryu. You want to take part in the hunt? Alright, I'll repeat the rules. You need to search our corners of the First World and find our amazing broom-shaped artifact. But first you need to answer a few riddles, you'll see, and come face to face with a dangerous predator. Then you'll get the reward. Oh my god!
Ha! A trivial task.
Oh, hello, adventurer. You must be looking for the artifact that was stolen from the Wild Hunt Monarch. I am the beast. You crept in and snatched the artifact. Oh my god. Almost bumped my plate onto the floor. I've taken steps to prevent the stolen property from being returned to its rightful owner. Namely, I placed a true artifact among several fakes. You will never guess which is the real one. The beast points at a few identical brooms. Are you the predator, the most formidable beast in the forest of the First World? I gotta go by. See you, shark. Actually, I'm a lawyer from the Ocean and a friend of Elon. The predator makes a helpless gesture, but when they were given out rules for celebration, guess who was appointed the magical beast? They said I was the hairiest fellow in the party. It's alright, I have my own wedding coming up. I'll even the score then. What will happen if I choose one of the fake artifacts? But the rules, you're supposed to turn to stone if you take the wrong broom. I mean, artifact, but to be honest, I'm willing to help you out. I forgot which one I marked as the right one. Just take a broom and go. It was supposed to be a battle with the predator, but I'm not drunk enough for that yet, so you take any broom and go. Don't forget to give it to Elon. The monarch will give you a reward for returning the artifact. Probably fake Sheikah. Okay. You see a broad-shouldered dwarf woman wearing a hood. The outline of her form is constantly trembling and shifting, probably because of the spell of some sort. Greetings, traveler. We are Sheikah the Many, the rulers of time piercing through all epochs. We know all the secrets of the past and present. We can reveal your destiny to you through this fortune cookie. Probably fake. This is probably the fake one. Take a fortune cookie. The note in the cook says, if one door closed, another sure to open. You can't be the real Sheikah, right? Probably fake Sheikah. The woman winks but says nothing. Thanks, I'll be going now. Elon is trying very hard to maintain his aloof demeanor, but he can't help breaking into a smile every few moments. Hey, probably fake button. What's up, Sergeant? Mortals, you have returned my artifact, and I shall reward you forthwith. We have few Fey monarchs are noble beings and not evil at all. I'm a surprised, friend. I never thought I'd see our straight-laced Sir Aelon come to his own wedding dressed up as a Fey princeling. I'm begging you. No jokes about the horns, please. I want to be remembered as the cuckold bridegroom. And on sides, but then start smiling again. I don't know if you've ever fallen in love, Sela. I don't remember you ever talking about it, but what happens, you're no longer who you once were. I suppose I didn't expect this of myself either, but Kiana was so desperate to have an unusual wedding. I thought to myself, if unusual is the goal, then I should do something I've never done before. The wedding is great, I'm having fun. All the guests keep telling me that. That means all the effort was worth it. And now, if you please, I'd like to return to my role. Please continue enjoying the festivities. Hey, did I get a reward for that? I didn't. What the hell? Chat. Is she wearing blue face? No shot. A slender woman in flowery dress walks towards you. The first thing you notice is her eyes. They are striking blue-green. Welcome, travelers, to this secret steep land of Ustalav. You have come to the kingdom of the grim mysteries and exquisite secrets. I, the vampire princess, am delighted to see you in my castle. After a pause, the girl smiles coyly. I'm glad to finally meet you, Commander. Sela, I'm Kiana, soon to be the wife of that unfortunate knight who invited you here. Sela rolls her eyes. Horrible. Imagine walking through the whirlwind and then BAM! You're in Ustalav. I'm not even sure if a paladin is allowed to feast with vampires, princess. It's lucky you are not a fuller for asthma, valiant Sela. Arizona, the Dresden priest of Abadar, is a short distance away from the happy bride. Although I'll admit, I'm not used to feasting with the undead either. Oh, stop it. My friends and I are completely harmless vampires. We won't bite. Kiana laughs musically. Truth be told, we chose the theme of Ustalav because it lets us wear beautiful dresses, light candles, and drink red wine all evening, pretending that it's blood. I personally can't think of a better way to celebrate my wedding. Oh, Vampire Princess, I'm honored to be your guest. She is straight up vampire facing it right now, and I can't deal with this. Welcome, I guess. My castle may be humble, but I hope it will entertain you. They will solve without the Swede word for cheese, ost. That's also the Norwegian word for cheese and the Danish word for cheese.
I finished here.
Skeleton has a slight sheen to it, judging by the texture. It's made of marzipan. What the hell?
I found something.
It's okay, my damn fear. Aeon gave her the pass. I don't think that is okay, actually. If this is Baldur's Gate, you could talk to this dog and you find out that it's actually a monster in disguise. Commander, I can help. What do you think of the celebration? I'd prefer a church ceremony and more formal approach to the celebration, but there's a certain charm in how unpretentious everything is here. We priests who choose to make our home in savage and dangerous lands see a lot of things during our lifetime, including exotic weddings. We don't bat an eye at celebrating where a groom is wearing a Fey monarch costume and the bride is dressed as an evil empire.
We do it my way.
What about the marzipan skeleton, though?
Follow if you dare.
There's like a war going on. People are like dying from starvation. And these people have a marzipan skeleton. The rings of the future husband and wife, the one brought by Kiana and the one given by Sela to Aelon. That's a unique dialogue here if you're that peer. Nice. Well, so someone gave her the pass, I guess. Okay, I guess there's nothing particular to do over here. Oh. A woman in a flowing dress smiles at you, showing off her fake fangs. Welcome, travelers. I'm the keeper of the macabre menagerie. Oh, the dance macabre. Yeah. Truth be told, we only have a few animals in our possession, none of which are all that macabre, and the main attraction is currently sulking under a table. This doesn't diminish my grand title among the servants of the vampire princess. By the way, could you help me lure the fearsome beast out of fighting? I will reward you for your help. Give bone. There's a bone. Oh, you dismembered old Killy, our poor skeleton. Alright, since I was one to set the task, I'll have to give you a reward. A price. Are you afraid of my vampire charm? Fine, here's your price. Ah, rascal, there you are. Look at the bone our guest found for you. What's that? He's wearing a jeweled collar. You like it? It's by Derek Sonhammer himself. Nothing is too good for my darling rascal. I think there's a lot of Derek Sonhammer references right now. I can't believe it. The dog has a collar by our master jeweler. Too much coin makes people do strange things sometimes. I once heard about some aristocrat who bathed his horses in special gold bathtub. The rubs her nose suddenly pensive. It's funny that Derek Sonhammer jeweler is everywhere at this party. Yeah. Good boy. Dog picture? That's a little bit funny, isn't it? Someday you'll give me context for Dance Macabre, a little thing, and it'll be way more disappointing than the ideas in my brain. It's just it's Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. I don't mind spending the time before the ritual with you. Are you sure? I'm a boring companion.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device in which suggestions or warnings about events to come are dropped or planted.
Thank you, Edward. I'm glad. I'm glad you specified that for me. Boring companion. There's plenty of entertaining activities around. I'll wander around a little longer. There's not more for me to do here, right? I think I saw everything, didn't I?
I do what I must.
Yeah, it's just Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm gone.
His click message is the dance macabre, and then I added the because that's the voice I feel like people like that make, you know. Or like 4 darkening, and it's so dark you can't see crap. The company's most welcome, that Commander. If I might have your attention, everyone, before we get to the important part of the ceremony, I want you to welcome 2 very dear guests. Am I one of them? This is the commander of the 5th Crusade, thanks to whose effort the Sword of Valor flies proudly over Dresden. And Sela, Paladin of Iomade, the commander's companion and someone I have honor of calling a friend. Sela, would you say a few words?
Hello, everyone. Hey, I need some advice. What should I say? Giving speeches really isn't my thing.
I just speak from the heart. They should ask me to give a speech. I'm the only one in this rabble who's made something of themselves.
Right. I always complicate things, but I just need to say what I feel.
Listen to your heart.
Friends, I'm not good at making beautiful speeches, so here's an ugly speech, but it comes from the heart. I am so happy for you. May everything be good for you. May all your troubles pass you by. May neither demons nor misfortunes ever separate you. That's what we're fighting for, isn't it? For weddings, fun, and laughter. Even in the cursed lands of the World Wound. Even after 100 years of war.
I trust your insight on Vampire Twinkle. I should say, I mean, I am the amateur professional voice actor here. I just realized, could you imagine doing voice acting for a game like this, where all the stuff that's voiced is like really far between, and it's kind of disjointed. You're like reading a line, like, oh, okay, this is my line, and then suddenly you're like, now you're at the wedding, and suddenly it's like the end of the game or whatever. Yes, you're exactly right.
You know, I wanted you to come here with me so I could show you that our efforts aren't in vain. Not long ago, demons ruled over all of this area we're in, and they did all sorts of abominable things here. But now, Dresden stands as an indestructible fortress, and weddings are taking place here. It's all because of you. So, let's watch the ceremony and enjoy ourselves.
How could she be voiced? Arizona casts a solemn look over the gathered crowd. Crowds are glistening either from emotion or the vampire wine. Welcome, honored guests, to the wedding of Elan and Kiana. Today I'm delighted to play my part in the beginning of something so special. The beginning of a new happy family. Something as strong as your love for one another is born from the chaos of life. All the gods of triumph or of order triumph. Says smile with her expression is tense as she observes the proceedings. To begin, the most important part of the ceremony, I ask all the guests to put something in this cup that they think will serve the newlyweds well in their new chapter. I've heard about this custom. It's called Cup of Wishes. You put in nice little things symbolizing wishes. For example, a coin for wealth, a toy for birth of a child, and so on. I'll put a coin. So 1,000 gold. Your family never know poverty. Let's put their gifts into the cup one by one. Usher's inventory, a flashy ring. Kiana's friend even takes a bejeweled collar from around her dog's neck. Puts it into the cup. Okay, dog is saved. No friends, but these gifts are too expensive. Hold up a second there. Is she gonna be like a real vampire or something? Don't you think about refusing? They come with the best of wishes. My Dresden stands as a city of the dead with moaning specters holding court with vampire knights. Pretty indestructible until somebody channels negative energy. Do you mean positive? Look more closely. Each piece of jewelry was innocuous enough on its own, but now that they have all been gathered together, your suspicions have been raised. Their magical aura are too strong and are varied to belong to mundane trinkets, possessing only enough magic to adjust their size to the wearer. Hila, the jewelry, there's something wrong with it. I had this feeling that something was wrong. It's the jewelry, right? They were all made by Master Sonheimer, weren't they? And he also made the ring that... The gifts have been given. Let us praise the gods. In the name of Abadar, I pronounce your husband and wife. You may exchange rings and join your lips in a kiss. Oh. Oh my god, she cut her finger off. You ruined everything, mortal. Oh my god.
I will defend my dream.
Mute on crucifix completely destroying the sergeant's dress. You just walk around like this, like, alright, you're dead, dead, dead. Oh, get wrecked. Stay mad. Okay, who gets to go first here? This guy. This is a big threat though, but I can't... do much about that.
I will resist.
No, that almost has a lot of health. Did I just get this draconic breath? I think I did, right?
Don't hold back!
My name is Ember. Or Ember. Dealt 26 damage, remember, okay. Alright, chat, go! Oh my god, chat is badass. Hello again.
The light, take you!
Oh, nice. Hello again. Okay. Alright guys, it's pet Logan time while I rest my head on this pillow. If I accidentally fall asleep guys, just donate 100 subs and there will be a really loud sound. I bring it. Okay, so now I have to pet the doggo. God damn it. Ah, Logan, come on. Ah. Oh, now I'm forced to do this. Come on, come on, come on. Gaming, I really want to pet you back, but my body's too stubby to flip that way. He just wants to lick me. His little licky boy is what he is. His little licky Rick.
You're irrelevant.
I'm not close enough to do attacks on either of these. There's no way.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, this guy's still alive? No, the dog! No! Hold on. Come on. I'll bring it. Very good, Lion. Our son leans over Curl's body, whispering the words of... Oh, that was Curl. Prepare for her spell. Then she looks up. Her eyes are full of terror. Commander has informed me we've fallen victim to a demonic plot. I don't understand how. Why? He says you need to focus. Do you know what happened here or not? Yes, I think so. You all know what possession is, yes? Where a demon can take over a body of a mortal? Well, there's a more cunning version of this process. When the demon possesses the body, the poor victim's soul is transferred into a special vessel. A vessel for souls. The item most commonly used for this purpose is a gemstone. How did the demons get here? The Sword of Valor is supposed to keep them away. They didn't get here. They've been here all along, inside the jewelry. And now I realize these vessels are enchanted to ensure no one sees them for what they truly are. That's why we didn't notice the demon's presence until the very last moments. No one did. All this happened because of some sparkly rocks? But wait, that means... Yes, it's all because of the sparkly rocks. And it's more expensive pieces housed more powerful demons. Their maker likely had to use more costly materials for enchantments on those pieces to mask the demon's presence. And he didn't want his atrocities to leave him out of pocket. So let me get this straight. We paid this scumbag a small fortune just so he could go out and set disgusting demons on us. What a crock. What a crook. Crock? Crock? Oh, the jewelers may be the same person. Derek Sunhammer, right? That I do not know. Well, I do. I can smell it. All this shit came right from the same sewer. Did you say possession? So Curl was possessed by a demon that day back in the Houndheart camp. This young boy's body is alive, but his soul is gone. Arizona moves her hand from pointing at Curl to gesture to the other people lying motionless around her. As are the souls of the other guests, even the poor dogs. Their bodies have been possessed by demons for some time already, and their souls have been transferred into the jewelry. The demon behind this plot stole the cup, taking all the souls with him. Until the jewelry is found and destroyed, we have no hope of saving these poor people. Elan and Kiana are clutching each other's hands. The young woman speaks first. We can't leave it like this. Our friends need our help. I wish I knew if this tragedy could have been prevented. It's like a... Don't blame yourself. Demons are famous for their god for a reason. They use our better sentiments against us. How can I not blame myself when all this crap is happening around us? And even with her new divine power, Sela, the dimwit, can't do anything about it. What can we do, Commander? If demons are kidnapped and souls trapped in the jewelry, we must stop them. I know what we have to do. We need to go back to Dresden now. The first ring that possessed Curl, the second ring I was stupid enough to give you, both come from the same place. The shop's owned by Derek Sunhammer. We have to get back to Dresden and pay a visit to the Jewel Master. Elan, are you with us? No, we'll stay here and make sure the bodies whose souls were stolen are returned safely to Dresden. We can't leave them unprotected. If you find the lost souls, you'll be able to bring all the demons' victims back to life. Even Kiana, this has been a strange and sorrowful start to our married life, but we must... I married a crusader, not a city baker. We were never going to have a peaceful life. We'll get through this together.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, good. What a plot twist. Oh, wait, can I speak to Arison? Arison? No. I would blame Naomi, actually. She seems hella incompetent. I mean, you could blame Golfrey too, I guess, but at least she is out there nuking. Iomina can't nuke any demons, so she's not legally allowed to do that. Imagine. Oh, maybe there's a trigger first. Everyone just collapsed, and then the demons appeared. Wake up, please wake up. Maybe there's a trigger first, but I just imagine you go in there and they have like 6 council meetings stacked up, and they just like you're like in the council meeting, like, all right, guys, I get it. The city's there's stuff happening, but I gotta go. Now standing with her weapon drawn, her eyes ablaze. Have you seen the bodies in the street? I'd bet anything this is doing of our jeweler. Let's go to the shop quickly if you're ready. Yeah, let's go quickly. Oh, nice. Damn it. Damn demons. Arisno. Commander Silak, Prince Abadar, you're alive. The usual dignified Arisno struggles to catch her breath after running, and she says nervously, clenching her hands. I've received news from the other temples of Abadar. Most disturbing news. What we saw at Elan and Kiana's weddings has been happening across Mendev. People who bought Derek's Sunhammer's jewelry have been dropping to the ground, lifeless, with demons emerging from their bodies. The damage done is hard to measure. Demons appeared in hundreds of locations, and many of them immediately used the turmoil to commit atrocities, killing, stealing, wreaking wanton destruction. Some were quickly dealt with, the crushed jewelry taken from them, and the imprisoned souls freed, but most of the demons fled, taking the jewelry containing the souls of the poor victims with them. Derek Sunhammer himself escaped too. The Inquisition of the Church of Aeomine is searching for him, but they have no leads yet. Church of Abadar is doing whatever it can. We also suffered losses among both our congregation and our clergy. Arisno shakes her head sadly. Such a devious plot, and how skillfully it was executed. As Arisno speaks, Sila's face grows more and more grim, and her hands clench anxiously around her weapon. I saw that scumbag right here. I even talked to him. And it's a thing. I often get a sickening feeling from traders. Some of them are nasty pieces of work, the way they rip people off. I got that same feeling from him, but I didn't have time to. I didn't even think of looking in closer. What will happen to the victims of this attack? Several large churches in Mendev have taken the victims into their care. The priests will keep their bodies alive and well, but unless the jewelry is found and their souls returned, all these efforts will be for naught. What did Sunhammer want to achieve by doing this? It's not clear, but he's been the most famous jeweler in Mendev for several years now. He counted many influential personages. Maybe his soul got stolen. Or the relatives among his clients, nobility, generals, priests, merchants. They, their children, or their loved ones are now lifeless bodies. Their souls stolen away and hidden who knows where. The possibilities for blackmail and sowing blind panic are limitless. I suppose the Inquisition and the Mendevian authorities will try to keep this situation under control, but it's still extremely dangerous. Knight Commander outside, vibing with Sila and checking out milkmaids. Meanwhile, the diplomatic council. No more gold, my lord. I like to think that if I never did this quest with Sila, this just would have never happened. How did no one notice anything? Magic, Knight Commander. The highly sophisticated magic at that. The jewelry items were well protected. Wait, there was some item you could buy from this vendor, right? That was like a magic thing. I was like, why is this so expensive? Would buying that have changed anything? If I assume that Dark Sunhammer not only made Derek Sunhammer not only made jewelry, but also charmed the items, we must conclude that he is an incredibly powerful and skilled spellcaster. All this jewelry came with a hidden surprise. Not all of it. The Inquisition combed through everything. Most of what was sold in sun armor shops was perfectly ordinary. The demon jewelry was sold to a select few, and always sun armor directly, not through his golems. It's clear that he targeted his victims deliberately. That's all I can tell you. I hope I've been helpful. If it's in your power, help track down sun armor in the Stolen Souls. Commander, this chaos must be stopped. I think Suganos found this jewelry as chest loot. Okay. Scylla sheathes her weapon angrily and sucks in her breath through her teeth, but then she seems to steady herself and look at you, her eyes bright. Well, what do you know? Looks like we got ourselves tangled up in some demonic conspiracy. I'm so glad you came to the wedding with me, and that we managed to find out what happened. Because otherwise, Scylla the Dimwit would have come alone, given the bride a ring with a surprise demon inside, and would have failed miserably when she tried to help. Hey, stop blaming yourself. You handled it in the end. That's what matters. How can I not blame myself? It's my favorite thing to do. Fine. It's good we saved someone, at least. Grim determination burns in Scylla's eyes. I can't leave it like this. If anyone has an obligation to find that low-life Sunhammer and return all the stolen souls, it's me. I'll do everything in my power to find him. Something tells me that the demon collaborating scumbag is somewhere out in the world wound. I'll seek help from every quarter. I'll interrogate imprisoned demons and cultists, whatever it takes to get to the truth. Commander. Okay, so that was it?
I do what I must.
I don't want it to be like a quest that like has to be finished this act or whatever, and then I skip over it accidentally.
I'm gone.
How are you, Elon's wedding, and things didn't exactly go as planned? What does it matter how I am? I can't stop thinking about everyone who suffered. Clever Scylla, the paladin, companion of the god's chosen one. Didn't even notice a demon conspiracy right under our nose. I'm going to officially change my name to Scylla the Dimwit. That's how I'll introduce myself to her when I meet. So that they know that they can't count on me. Then chuckles grimly, then adds in a softer, more serious tone. If we're too late to save the souls of all his victims, I will never forgive myself. You know, what else is I keep thinking about? What happened to Curl? Did he really want to steal the ring? Did he just get what was coming to him? Or was it the fault of the demon who possessed his body? So many questions and so much grief. As if a whole world wound and 2 demon lords out there was just waiting to hurt us wasn't enough.
We do it my way.
Alright, let's go do those sagas. I should probably rest first? Maybe not? I think we're fine. But we could also spam skip days to get items made, I guess. That's an option. Actually, should I spam skip some days to see if anything happens? This is the last main story thing we have left to do.
Follow if you dare.
I don't know if there's like more specific events for this area that happen only if you wait. I mean, there's a bunch of companions we haven't done quests for sure, so... The army. A crowd this destitute, and the sick and the feeble-minded has arrived in Dresden, and they are asking to be admitted. Their lives are rough, they have no place where they belong, and they wish to die as heroes at the very least. But the Crusaders do not wish to fight side by side with these vagrants either. Decision without consequences. Oh. I can bless them to get champions, that's nice. I guess I'll go for maybe material point. It's just one though. Get some champions. The Divine Light shed by Commander enveloped the bodies of the wretched folk, curing them of disease and giving them strength. Filled with faith, the group, seemingly reborn, joined the Holy Army. Oh, I guess that might be an angel path, huh? Campaign! But does all these guys cost me 7k? Oh damn, that's expensive. God, frick me in the frick hole. I love this thing like basically going off screen at this point. Okay, we got a stack of 200 champions now, almost 300 Mongol archers, that's pretty good. I don't have my clerics on me either, right? Clerics should be here somewhere too. Other, Okay, let's just skip like a couple of days and just see what happens. We'll skip like 5 days, and if nothing happens, we'll do the thing. The Outpost to Bastion expansion. 1, 2, 3. Rear a toll run. 4. I'm gonna keep just like getting the items, then I'll decide to do them later. None of them have like super impressed me yet, so. And last skip. So there are some more events happening, but I don't know. Hopefully I'm not perma skipping anything. Alright, Logan. Oh. Right. Boss man. Yes, Papa. Yes, Papa. Papa. Hey, Papa. Papa, Logan. Greetings to you, Knight Commander. The old Inquisitor stands rigidly at attention. Any trace of his past dislikes are gone, replaced by overt obsequiousness. Holrun Shapok, Prelate of Canabras, I've come to here at the Queen's command. Be at your disposal. I have reinforcements with me, top-notch fighters from Mendeb. They have all been personally vetted by myself for trustworthiness, and every one of them is champing at the bits to fight for the Crusade. In addition, Her Majesty commanded me to bring the Wardstone to you. Now you'll have 2 of the goddess relics in your arsenal, and rightfully so, for you saved both of them from the demons. Is the Wardstone huge? Olron the Gigashad, the greatest lawful character in the history of RPGs. Sure, yeah, whatever you say, man. How are things in Canabras? We are gradually rebuilding. The city is not what it was, of course, but it's no longer a pile of rubble either. God is willing, with time He will restore it to its former glory. The Wardstone, what am I supposed to do with it here? That is for you to decide. The Queen's reasoning was thus. The front line of the war has shifted here, to Dresden. So there's little point in keeping the relics gathered dust back at home, especially since you single-handedly cleansed it of corruption. How did you manage to bring the Wardstone here? It's a huge obelisk. The prelate's eyes gleam. He clearly anticipated your question. For those whose faith is strong, nothing is impossible. Her Majesty taught us a prayer that was given to her by the goddess of Herald himself. We began to pray, and Iomedes worked a miracle. The massive stone rose up off the ground and floated through the air. We made a solemn procession from Canabras to Dresden, unceasing in our prayers, and the Wardstone followed us in all its splendor. Oh, if only you had seen it. How would I not have seen that? What the hell? Ask him if it's huge. Admit that the storyteller and the dissonance were right, and the stone did carry corruption within it. I confess I failed to see it. Such is the nature of demonic taint. It appears anywhere. I believe the goddess's gift was impervious to it. My faith made me blind. Alas, who among us is without sin? I shall be even more vigilant henceforth. I shouldn't have expected those blasphemers, but expel those from me, but hung them on the rack and questioned them more thoroughly. They knew so much about the corruption. Perhaps I could have uncovered their other pockets of sedition. What about your plans to expel the priests of Desna from Canabras? I executed my plans. The Desnans are gone from the city. Their temple has been raised from the city's use. It is currently serving as an infirmary, but I did not renege on our agreement. Rami and his hanger-ons left the city unharmed. I return to Canabras now? No, Commander. I'm part of the reinforcements. The Queen commanded me to remain in Dresden and aim the defenses. Extra reinforcements dismissed. I'm ready to carry out your orders, Commander, anytime, day or night. How does a guy an Inquisitor to a lawful good goddess again? Incredibly bad writing. Last time I wrote it up, people thought it was good, but I feel like it's a bit weird. Commander, please forgive the sudden visit. Anivia sent a message for me asking to come immediately. There she is. Greetings, Commander, revered cleric. A muscular black-skinned man wearing Hell Knight's armor is walking next to Anivia. Despite the difference in height, he is obviously nervous around the delicate woman. Looking around and biting his lip, Allow me to introduce Hell Knight, Ambassador of the Order of the Nail, Trevor Vanek. Oh, Trevor! Companion, man? Wait a second, but he doesn't have a picture. The knight salutes. Greetings on behalf of the Order. Forgive me, I can't stay. Duty calls. I have a pressing errand from the headquarters. Yes, it's very urgent. Social is silent. His lips are pressed together. He doesn't move, not even a breath. Seemingly, the cleric is standing at the staring at the visitor. Your name is Trevor Vanek. That's right. I serve the cause of the Crusade. It must be true. We have to take our guest's word for it. He has no documents or insignia confirming his identity. What? What are you getting at? Nothing. Nothing at all. And Eva casts a glance at Social. The priest's mouth is twisted and his fists are clenched. We're happy to welcome you to Dresden, Trevor. Okay, this is not the real Trevor. Enough! Social lunged at the guest, his face distorted with emotion, and you suspect the cleric is about to throw a punch. His fist is clenched, but his clenched fist remains lowered. Who are you? How dare you call yourself by that name, scoundrel? Who, me? I'm not a scoundrel. People are always bad-mouthing us. There's a saying, the credit won by a lie only lasts till the truth comes out. Trevor Vanek is a proud knight. I won't put up with slander. You are an imposter. Me? No, it's not true, I swear. Social, is this Trevor? Of course not, but how does he know that name? And why is he wearing the black armor? And why do these words... The cleric's voice drops to a whisper and you don't hear the end of the phrase. Anivia, who is this? A great question, I have no idea. My guys clocked him when he was trying to threaten a merchant with his so-called order and get a horse for free. Then he gave a familiar name, so I decided to organize a face-to-face for a long-lost brothers. You knew it wasn't Trevor right from the off. You saw Trevor when he served in Canabras. Of course, but I hope that meeting you would make him drop the pretense and crack. Throw him in prison. And Eva takes the imposter away. He follows her unshackled. Sosia watches them leave, his fists unclenched. He drops his shoulders. What the? Where did he come from? And did you hear what he said about truth and lies? The priest frowns. The credit won by a lie only lasts until the truth comes out. This is what they say in Andorran. Trevor used to say it often. Of course, one proverb doesn't prove anything, but I feel like the imposter knew my brother. Oh shit, then what's going on? Commander, please, we have to interrogate him. But does anyone know, would these events just happen naturally, even if I didn't rest? Or is it, or are these like Act 3 specific? Basically, did this happen in any act, or are they only in this act, I guess? You've never seen Social like this. The usual calm, friendly cleric of the goddess of beauty is furious. He is shaking the imposter, holding him by the collar with both hands. Who are you? What do you know about my brother? Speak! Speak, you scum! A brother, huh? The imposter crunches. Yeah, you do look like him. Come on, holy man, give me a dozen lashes. The blood drains from Social's face, his fingers unclenched. He recoils away from the bars. Social, what's wrong with you? The priest shakes his head. It's like a bad dream. Or an evil fey joke. Please, help make sense of this before I lose my mind. Who are you really? Name is Graham. Aberdar knows my last name. He's got it all written down, but it's above our rank to know our lineage. The man's lip curls in disdain. Are you connected to the Hell Knights? What's my connection? I served them. Well, used to. I was a soldier in the Order of the Nail. Ex-Stripiters chapter, damn them all. Then I ran away from them. I wasn't cut out to serve like that. I wasn't a knight, not even a squire. Just infantry. I got sick of getting my back whipped, so I had an idea. I hid the armor at night, and when I got a chance, I just ran. Tell me about the Ex-Stripiter chapter. That's what's there to talk about. They're scum, just like the rest of the black-clad brutes. What was our captain thinking when he got us hired by them? Maybe he had hoped that they'd knight him, or maybe he just wanted money. They have deep pockets. The Order of the Nail Ex-Stripiter chapter, they mostly housed monsters. You know, dragons, other beasts, study them, stuff them. They didn't tell me what they were doing in the World Wound. Maybe they decided to hunt some distorted beasts who grew tentacles and horns because of demonic surge. They, turned into freaks. They do they do pay well. They do pay well, but they make you work for every coin. If you do anything that they don't like, they beat you with a stick or a whip. They don't pity people at all, even their own. Not to mention us. In the year I served them, the unit shrank by half, so I ran away. I wanted to live too much. How do you know the name Trevor Vanek? How about you extricate it? What the hell? What am I looking at? What the does he doing? I was his valet for a year. Polish his back armor, tighten his straps. I was a drudge all in all. He's evil, that Trevor. A devil of a man. He had me punished so many times. A whip for every slip, is what he'd always say. A whip for every slip. You're lying. You're lying, scum. I'll show you. Yeah, you're his brother, alright? He even used to bare his teeth like you do. You scum, he'd say. If your ears don't work, let's see how your back gets the message. That's not true. Biting his lips, Solskjaer takes a deep breath. It can't be. Where were you going when Anivia caught you? Also, hello, Dwellius, how are you doing? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? I thought I'd go to Mendevil, sell the armor and use the money to keep going. Didn't matter where. Maybe to River Kingdoms, maybe to Varesia. I don't care, just as long as it's away from the demons and the demon fighters. Where's Trevor now? With the other knights of the pike. How they whipped him good for losing his armor. What cleric haven't seen your brother for a long time? Give me the map, I'll show you where his camp was when I escaped. Probably haven't gone far. Soldier turns to you, his teeth are clenched, his hands shaking. I don't want to believe that Trevor became a Hell Knight, please. We need to go there and find out ourselves. Let's go, Social. Hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good.
I do what I must.
I decided to do a bit of spam resting before like moving towards Act 4. And it's just revealing more and more events, so now I'm like, are these events Act 3 specific or Water? Are some events Act 3 specific? Or are they just like, if you wait a certain amount of time, it just happen naturally? We're doing a lot of spam resting towards the end of Act 3 too. I'm just thinking, like, if I don't have to do it, then I don't want to do it, right? Because I don't want to just like rush through a bunch of side quests. Voter social quest. This is saying like quest in Act 4. So does that just mean that like I can do all this in Act 4? Probably, right?
I'm gone.
Like I said, I just want to like keep spam resting so that no other events happen ever. But at the same time, I also do like the ability to get random events. So I don't know. Not sure how much I should say here. If you explicitly know that some of these quests are locked to Act 3, then you can say that. I should know, but I strongly suspect that they are or aren't. That they are, okay. Should you spam rest in Act 3? Water. No, you should not spam rest in Act 3 Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous because the corruption mechanic will increase. Okay, like. Thank you, Google AI. So you're saying I should just keep resting then until like nothing's happened for like 10 days? Where's this frickin' camp at? Oh, all the way down here, huh? We got some more shield bearers. Oh crap, this thing accidentally became too big. That's awesome, I love that. Oh, Helk Knights. I love Helk Knights. Oh, and Marksman. Okay, I need to buy some. Very worth it. Oh, Headhunters. Wait, but I don't have them. Those are like an option I could have bought. I wish there was like a button to like just automatically move units to reinforce. Like it's annoying. I have to like go here, click continue. I think this stuff is like so much work, man. This army is coming back up here, so that should be pretty easy to deal with. Do 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 do. Wait, can I just recruit people straight into an army? Was that what I just did, or I can only do that because I'm here? I think I can only do that because I'm in the city already. Damn, look at these fat stacks. Oh, yeah, this is just because I was in the city. Alright, teleport time. I want to teleport to Lands of Yath Watch Bastion. I guess I could just like save the game and spam rest a bit to see what happens. I just don't want to like run out of like events for like later in the game, I guess. But maybe that's not a thing. It feels weird to have a bunch of stuff locked past like spam resting though. But maybe it's just because I've like rested significantly less than they anticipated me to.
You should have listened to reason.
Strike!
April was in BG3, yeah. I didn't think that was going to be a problem in this game though.
Surrender or else! Make your peace.
Aura Shale.
Mind over muscle.
Out of mana. While exploring Sarkora's lands, a group of scouts stumbled upon a hidden settlement of exiles, runaway witches, and sorcerers practicing forbidden rituals. Criminals in their homeland, they did not welcome the commander's soldiers and made it clear that they did not want anyone meddling in their affairs. Does anyone know, this is a spoiler question too, is there any reason not to rest? I guess they're like, oh, you can get a really good ending if you spend less than, 80 days getting to the end or whatever. No. Okay. But actually, sounds like medieval era surgery involving tongues and heated blades. I will extract the illness from you. I don't think Kiri would do the pirate things. We'll just do it. Trade. No matter how sinister rituals they should perform, they are not enemies to Crusaders. You can trade with them. I can't pay. I can't pay. I haven't got it. I will extirpate your heart from your chest, little boy. Okay, surely I don't need to buff up here, right?
My skills are absolute.
Guess I'll do it anyway.
Yes. Yes. Access. Yes.
Everything is all messed up.
Access. Yes.
We'll make things right. Open to ideas. So is restless. Am I doing it wrong?
I'm prepared.
You're a good person. I like Anything new?
Let's edit our spell list too, well I remember.